So, little Nell, come on then you. No, good girl. Here we come, good girl. So, not so timid, not so fearful. Look at her confidence. We're out in the big wide world. Now, the problem that Nell has had with many Cocker Spaniels is subconsciously they have allowed her to see what's at the end of the rainbow. She has rapidly learnt fun, enjoyment, stimulation, excitement, joy, all the stuff that she loves is in the next field, okay? There is nothing better of what she would love to do than stick her nose in that hedge, dog that hedge in and see what's either been in it, through it, or around it, okay? That's what she wants to do. And she's actively been allowed to do that. So what we need to do now is narrow her environment back down, okay? Now this isn't about restriction, this is not about not allowing her to scent, to sniff, to work, and that kind of stuff. But what this is we're putting in a boundary, okay? No longer are you allowed to see what is in the other end of the field. No longer are you allowed to chase something that gets flushed up and ends up miles away. No longer are you allowed to actively go and find something that you find interesting miles away from me, okay? So we're narrowing down her environment and we're putting a boundary, a bubble. I speak about this quite a lot. Training spaniels really to realise and to learn everything that they can need, wish or want to do is within a bubble around us, okay? I want her to realise and to learn moving forward now. She doesn't need to go off. She just needs to go and investigate. She just needs to go and see what's in the corner of the field. Because we're going to show her everything that she does need is right here, buddy. It's right here, okay? So, using a retractable lead, if used incorrectly, they are awful. They are bad. They cause static injuries on dogs. The jar, if you allow a dog to run to the end of it and chuck itself, it can injure a dog quite rightly. And likewise, if you're teaching a dog to heel on a retractable lead, the dog's just going to always be out in front of you, so you're wasting your time. So if they're used incorrectly, they're rubbish. They are absolutely crap. However, if they are used correctly, they're a great tool for keeping a dog or teaching a dog to stay within a limitation, to stay within a bubble or a boundary, okay? So this is not locked on. This isn't locked on at all, okay? So what I'm going to do is before she gets to the end of the line, I know it's 8 meters and I know roughly how long 8 meters is away from me. So when she's away from me, for example, 5 or 6 meters, I'm going to be calling her back. I'm going to be engaging with her. I'm going to be getting her back to me so I can show her we are great. All right. When she comes back, she can have a little bit of kibble or a little bit of find a ball or whatever. Okay. What this is all about at the moment is showing her if she stays within our boundary, it is better than 2 miles over there. Okay. Now, likewise, if she was to ignore me so that I've got a physical connection with her, well, there you go. Offer her a bit of kibble. She's not highly food motivated anyway, but if she was to ignore me, what I would do is just push the button, give her a check, tap, like so, and then release the button when she's coming down to me. So there is very, almost zero tension on the line, next to no friction on the line, but there is only a physical contact. If she was to choose to ignore me, I would push the button, tap it to check it, there she comes back to me, lovely, but it's still loose. So retractable leads, if they are used effectively, they are a great tool because it stops you from getting your long line tied round foliage, it stops your long line getting soaking wet, it stops your long line wrapping around your feet. They're a nightmare. Okay, so as I said, this is all about boundaries. No, good girl. I'm going to make go. So she can go anywhere that she wants to go within this bubble. And as we walk across this field, things are going to start coming up her nose. It's going to be more interesting. She's going to start switching on. Oh, what's this? Look, now we've gone up a gear. Now this is a working cocker that is now got her nose down and her arse up, and she's trying to find out where that scent is, what it is, where it's going. Okay. Now at the moment she can do this because she's in our bubble. She's in our boundary. Now the second that she starts to become a little bit more overexcited and she flicks up a gear and she goes to chase something, I'm going to call her back and reward her for making the decision in returning to me. Here we go. Come on now. Get on then. Good girl. Good girl. Get on then. Good. This is not about quartering. This is not about putting a pattern into her. This is not about her hunting effectively. At the moment, this is all about her acknowledging me and staying within a boundary of where I am. Good girl. So as I said, she can go anywhere as long as she's in this bubble. Nope. Ah, good. If she looks as if she's going to step outside the bubble or the boundary, we're calling her back. We're using her name to regain focus, regain trust and engagement. No. Good lad. Hey, here you go. Good.